Discipline is freedom, inner power. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. Most people spend their lives in quiet negotiation with the world. They tell themselves, if circumstances improve, I will be calm. If people treat me better, I will feel at peace. If life becomes easier, I will finally be disciplined. The Stoics rejected this bargain. They understood that peace does not arrive from outside. It is cultivated, slowly, deliberately, within. Life does not begin when the world speaks. Life begins when you decide how to meet it. This is where Stoicism begins, not with control over life, but with responsibility for the self. So pause and ask yourself honestly, where have you given your inner authority away? Time and impermanence. Time does not announce itself. It does not warn. It simply moves. The ancients understood this. That is why they carved time into stone. Seneca warned that it is not that life is short. It is that we waste most of it unconsciously. Many people guard their money carefully, yet allow their time, the most valuable possession, to be stolen without protest. If your life were measured not by years, but by attention, how much would you truly have lived? Questioning control. Epictetus was born into slavery. He owned nothing, and yet understood freedom better than most free men. He taught a simple division. Some things are up to us. Most things are not. Most suffering comes from confusing the two. You cannot control outcomes. You cannot control opinions. You cannot control fate, but you can control your judgments, your actions, and your character. Stoicism does not promise comfort. It promises clarity, and clarity reduces suffering more than comfort ever could. The world is loud. Opinions collide. Egos demand attention. The Stoic remains still, not because he is weak, but because he is disciplined. There is power in not reacting. When you lose control of your emotions, you hand authority to others. Calm is not passivity. Calm is mastery. Ask yourself, who benefits when you lose control? Stoic foundations. Stoicism was never meant to be abstract philosophy. It was meant to be lived. The Stoics trained themselves through small discomforts to prepare for larger trials. They learned that desire expands endlessly, but necessity is simple. Happiness grows not from accumulation, but from knowing what is enough. To live well, you must first learn what you truly need. Epictetus teaching control. Epictetus taught that suffering begins long before pain arrives, not from events, but from our resistance to them. The Stoic trains for loss, so that loss does not destroy him. This is not pessimism, it is preparedness. Ask yourself, what would happen if the thing you fear occurred, and you met it with discipline instead of panic? Life presents choices quietly. One path is easy now, the other is meaningful later. Stoicism does not forbid pleasure. It simply refuses to be ruled by it. Every day, whether you notice or not, you choose your path. Stoicism asks only one thing: choose consciously. Discipline is anchor. A ship without an anchor drifts. So does a life without discipline. Discipline is not force. It is reliability. When you keep promises to yourself, you build self-trust, and self-trust is freedom. Ask yourself, can you rely on yourself when comfort disappears? Distraction is not new. Only its speed has changed. A scattered mind creates a scattered life. The Stoics trained attention deliberately. One task, one thought, one moment. What you repeatedly attend to becomes your life. Attention and focus. Marcus Aurelius wrote daily, not for others, but to correct himself. Writing clarifies thought. Reflection strengthens resolve. If you do not examine your thoughts, they quietly rule you. Stoicism honors steady effort, not intensity, not obsession. Great lives are built quietly, through consistency. What you do daily shapes who you become. Emotional restraint. Stoicism does not suppress emotion. It disciplines response. Between impulse and action exists a pause. That pause is freedom. Silence as strength. Silence reveals what noise conceals. Many fear silence because it demands honesty. The Stoic seeks it, to see clearly. Stoicism is not practiced once. It is practiced daily. Small habits shape strong lives. Begin again each morning. Life as a ship. You cannot command the wind, but you can adjust the sails. This is Stoicism. Acceptance without surrender. Action without illusion. Storms arrive uninvited. The Stoic does not deny danger. He refuses panic. Calm allows judgment. Judgment allows survival. Thoughts grow whether tended or not. Discipline is daily gardening. What you nurture will dominate your mind. Neglected mind. Neglect creates chaos quietly. Then suddenly, Stoicism asks, what have you allowed to grow unchecked? True strength does not announce itself. It endures. Confidence speaks softly. Do not act as if you have 1,000 years to live. Marcus Aurelius. Life is short, but depth makes it sufficient. Discipline is freedom. Clarity is strength. Calm is power. Walk the thoughtful line.